So, with the new expansion going live, one of the first things I wanted to do was make some trolley decks. I wanted to make decks that just really stalled and annoyed the enemies and just made it so they couldn't play the game. So, there is a lot of new cards in the game that do a lot of funny things. Porygon Z doing some pretty amazing stuff, which I need to play around with. But I decided to make a little bit of a different troll deck. Here it is. So in this troll deck, we are primarily using colorless Pokemon, but we are using 2 Dialgas specifically to fuel everybody else. So Dialga's in there, 2 energy to fuel Pokemon on your bench. We are running 2 Glammeows, 2 Peruglis, and then 2 Fanrodums. That is all the Pokemon in this deck. Fanrodum is a better/worse Aerodactyl. He's a basic Pokemon, so no evolutions required. Where old Aerodactyl is an Amber and then an Aerodactyl, 2 energy, and they do the exact same ability. But old Aerodactyl has more HP, but you need to draw a fossil for him, where Fanrodum you don't. So, on Fanrodum, Spin Storm. Flip a coin. If heads, put your opponent's active Pokemon in their hand. And that might not sound too great because, well, it just puts it in their hand. They just play it next turn. But if they are running a stage 1 or a stage 2 evolution Pokemon, it unevolves the entire Pokemon and puts all the cards back in their hand. So if you do this on a Charizard, it puts the Charmander, Charmeleon, and Charizard back in their hand and removes all the energy from it because it's all back in their hand. Which means if they want to get another Charizard back up, it's going to take them a minimum of 3 rounds of just evolving. But that's where Perugly comes into play. We then retreat and pull out Perugly after throwing the big boy Pokemon back into their hand. Perugly then comes out, guaranteed chance, no coin flip. 3 energy, 60 damage. This is why we're using Dialga to build the energy that we needed. Your opponent reveals their hand, so you see everything in their hand. Choose a card from there and shuffle it into your opponent's deck. So you could go ahead and take the Charmeleon or the Charizard or whatever a card is in their hand and shuffle it back into their deck. And then you can do that every single turn. You can just keep attacking with Perugly because ideally with the Fanrodum, you've shuffled their main card back into their hand. They've lost it. You've now shuffled their evolutions. They can't play it. So ideally your Perugly is sitting nice out in front and just constantly removing cards from your opponent's hand. And that's pretty much the play. We're also running 2 Pokeballs, 2 Pokemon Communications to try get us guaranteed card draw, 2 Rocky Helmets because, well, if we don't get good card draw, we're taking some hits. Might as well let the Dialga do some damage as well. 2 Professor's Researches, 2 Leafs, and 2 Dawns. Now, you can get really in-depth with this deck by lining up your Leafs and Dawns pre and after certain rounds, and it can come in really nicely to allow you to go 1 round just having 2 energy, having the Fanrodum, but then retreating to the Perugly and then using Dawn to add that energy over. Because Fanrodum is 2 energy, but 1 energy to retreat. Perugly is 3 energy. So you could ideally have 1 energy on Perugly, 2 over on Fanrodum, use his ability, retreat him back, pull up Perugly, manually add an energy, and then use Dawn, and then you can use Perugly straight away on the follow-up turn. So these guys really synergize well together with a Dawn, which is quite beautiful. That is pretty much what you want to do. Really comes down to coin flip if Fanrodum hits good, but he is the setup for you. If your opponent doesn't have a big, crazy, scary boy in hand, you just pull out the Perugly and just start removing cards from their hand and dealing 60 damage. And then, of course, if you just need to do really big damage, you can literally let your active Dialga fuel your bench Dialga. That's the deck. It is not meant to get you a ton of wins. This is straight up just to troll the opponents and make their life a little bit annoying. So here is my favorite game we had from yesterday's live stream where we definitely made someone's day not so fun. Hope you enjoyed this troll deck. Let me know what you'd like to see next. Malicious cyberbullying. It's what I feel, bro. They're targeting me. There is no fucking way in hell this is normal. This is intentional. This is fucking intentional. There's no way it's not. It's so mean. Why is Pokemon bullying me? Stop it. Pokemon, stop. Stop bullying me. Makes my feelings bad. It's not nice. Change your introduction. Never! Never! It is 0.0156 for 6. Thank you, Aztec. Just needed the confirmation on that. Should confuse them a little bit. Your coin flips are running like my pack openings right now. You've just been getting fucking shafted, have you, Blue? One, what's been your best pull? Are you gaming yet? I'm trying. I am. Just I'm not doing it very good. That's the only thing. Just one card I want right now. That is not the one card I wanted. I could have just retreated into my Dalga, but I was hoping I was going to pull a Dawn, and then I could have just taken this one energy and then put him back in his deck, and that would have been funny. But I didn't. Feels bad. Basically, to calculate the odds, do 0.5 to the power of the number of actual coins. There's the Dawn now. Come on. Come on. Come on! There's no way 8 coin flips in a row. Hallelujah! Beautiful. He gets to play it again because it's a stage 1 Pokemon and not an evolution. But still. I like that he didn't pull up his Licky Licky X because he knows that if he pulls that up, he loses his evolutions as well. Oh, straight retreating. You going back to the Dialga? Yo, he needs an energy and a Dawn right now to do anything. Oh. Okay, we're all right. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. It's fine. Safe place. Safe place. And now I'm going to go on a coin flipping spree. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, I've just figured it out. You're meant to flip the coins so they land heads. Oh my god, I've been doing it wrong this whole time. Oh, Wait, you're meant to try and flip it so the coin Why did nobody tell me this? Why did no one tell me this? I've just been randomly flipping the coin. I have put no thought to it. Wait, you actually control the coin flip. I've figured it out. I've got it. Watch. Oh, smart boy. He knows if I put this guy out, he comes back out with another 30 damage. I'm the captain now. I build the energy. Did this man just walk into my trap card? Might as well do this turn. Yeah, watch. I've just figured it out. Look, 3 perfect heads in a row. You ready? Boom. You actually control the coin flip. I've just been randomly flicking them since day 1. There's actually a trick to it. There is actually a trick. I figured out, and now I'm just every single one. Easy, bro. We just went 7 coin flips in a row with Fan Rotom landing tails. I've just figured it out. We've just done 3 in a row now. 8 in a row, sorry. One of them was with Purugly's pre-evolution. 7 with Fan Rotom. 8 coin flips in total in a row, though. We've just figured it out. Literally, just figured it out right there. Easy peasy. How? You just flip the coin so it lands face up. You flip the coin so it lands face up. Flick it the correct way. I don't know how else to explain it to you. Flip coin. Good. Yes. Let's keep the energy on you. So we know he has one Licky Licky up here, but we know he has another one in his hand. Oh, he also has a Dawn as well. The Dawn is more beneficial for him right now. Dawn allows him to build energy next round with this Dialga. Now I stop him from building energy this round. Unless he top decked the Dawn again or has a Leaf. Nah, he doesn't. Excellent. Is Dialga good? Dialga's great, man. He fits in so many decks, even outside of metal decks. It's really, really good. Do it once more so I can believe you? Well, I just made the guy concede, but in the next match, sure. Not as good start as last round. Going first instead of second and didn't get the card draw I wanted. But, what you gonna do? I wish you could pick energy in a double deck. I wish that if you're running multiple energy, that you get to pick the starting energy. So round 1, you get a pick. Do you start with like water or do you start with fighting? At least that, so you can at least prep one of them. I think that would be kind of cool. It would just make your first 1 or 2 rounds a little bit not as bad. Yeah, a little bit not as bad. We don't need to leaf this turn. Actually, I do need to leaf this turn. That's a lie. Because if he evolves and puts 1 energy, he can mess me up. He can't evolve on this turn, though, but we'll see. I'm going first. He's going second, right? So he can put an energy, but he can't evolve. But he'll do 20 and take 20. He probably won't want to do this attack. What's your favorite Pokemon in TCG Pocket or overall? Overall, Jirachi, Generation 3 mythical Pokemon. It was the first Steel Psychic. It had an ability called Wish, which was a multi-turn heal. It was really cool, really unique. All the mythical Pokemon usually have something special about them. Obviously now there's other Steel Psychics, and Wish can be used by multiple people now at this stage. But at the time, it was very, very fucking cool. So it always just had a little something for me. I was always really liked Jirachi. It was just really, really cool, basically. For in-game, going off of my favorite art style, I think right now, my favorite illustrated card is the Rainbow Infernape. Huge Dragon Ball fan, so Goku, and Wukong, and of course, Black Myth Wukong, the video game, huge fucking fan of. And that's what that card illustration is based off of. So, big fan for many reasons. Okay, so he lands heads on the next turn and he gets me nice and good. Let's see what happens. Okay, there's a fan rotom for the next turn. Please, sir, don't land another heads. Right, we're going to Prugly. If we need to, we can play fan rotom, put an energy on him, and Dawn. So I can play fan rotom or Prugly next turn. I think Fighting is the only deck now that doesn't have a basic EX. Is there any stage 0? It's basic. EXs in Fighting? Nah, the closest you have is Aerodactyl EX, which requires a fossil. So yeah. Yeah, right? I think in the mini boosters we're going to be getting at the end of this month or next month, whenever it is, I think we will see a Hitmontop EX. So I can Leaf, but if I Leaf, I can't play the Fan Rotom, and I can shuffle this Executor back in, but then his Celebi comes out. Chance of him missing there. Could be funny. Let's go for it. We're not playing this deck for amazing win rate. We're playing it for trolling. Alright, and as we said, we figured out how to do this, so it's absolutely fine. 4 heads in a row. You ready? Boom. I lied. It was just pure RNG anytime I landed heads in a row. Those 3 heads in a row was just pure luck. There was no skill. I didn't do anything. I want to just see how long I could keep it going for. Yeah. Every single heads we got in a row, pure luck. I didn't do any knack. I was talking pure shit. Just because it's funny. People in chat believed us. Well, YouTube and TikTok did. Kick viewers didn't believe because they're not idiots. Lucario EX wouldn't be a basic, but would be amazing. Yeah, wouldn't be basic, but would be amazing. Going for it, because it's funny. Celebi comes out and kills us anyway, like. Yay. Unless the Celebi misses every coin flip and then I shuffle it back into the deck also. Good work. Gasps, you lied to me? Maybe. I think I'll probably save everything now and wait until Reshiram comes out. I see a lot of people who like save all their hourglasses and just don't spend them on anything. And they're like, I'll wait until the next expansion, the next expansion. It's like, what about the current expansion? You're not going to get any of the cards to play the game. Unless you have all the cards that you need, then you're good to go. But most people don't. So holding on to everything is like, is that really a good idea? I just spend them as I get them. Prugly, if you can stay alive, I can pull out a Fan Rotom next turn. Stay alive. Stay alive, little one. Stay alive. Oh, hey, look at this guy. He's going to play him next turn. Oh, well, he can't play him next turn. He needs to pull one more card. He might Sabrina for the easier kill, though, is the only thing. So he needs to land here. 3 hits. He'll probably Sabrina. Let's get rid of his Sabrina, then. Yeah, he can evolve him in the next turn, but we might just be dead anyway. He can't evolve this guy because he doesn't have it. The Sabrina gives him a much higher kill rate. He'll need to land 2 heads here. We need to land 3 heads here out of his 5, so... Going with what benefits me the most. Nice. Big noise. We negative is superior. He needs to be careful with the Celebi now. He attacks with the Celebi. Sure, he gets my Prugly, but then I can kill him on the follow-up. But then I die on his follow-up. But he doesn't know that. I think our Prugly might be dead. Maybe he's alive. 250 is a little bit more than that. Okay, so we can pull out the Glam Meow. Hit him. 50% chance, knock him out. But then his Executor comes up, and if he lands it, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's go for it. If he pulls out his Executor, 50% chance he one-hit kills me. If not, I have second Prugly then. Remember, we figured out the technique. Watch this. Yeah, we've learned that to flip heads every turn. Super easy. So, the only thing that can get me is his Executor landing heads. That's the only thing he can do. If he lands tails, I retreat back and pull up the Fan Rotom and shuffle the Executor back in. Come on, land tails. Come on, give me the maximum memes. Oh, we're still in it. We're still in it. Okay, so I only need one energy on this guy, but we're going to leave here for the Dawn on the next turn. We're going to energy up here, because ideally this turn, shuffle this Executor back into his hand. He plays one single Egg Boy. I manually retreat, leaving one energy on this. We evolve Prugly, put an energy, and Dawn it. So ideally, shuffle this back into his hand, and then remove it from his hand. Remember, we figured out the coin flip trick, so we just land heads every round now. We've got it. Watch this. You ready? I told you guys I figured it out. You just flip the coin so it lands heads. Duh. So he can play Egg right now. But next round, I can get Prugly up because I used Leaf last round to save one energy on a retreat. And I also killed this Rosalina this turn. So now we manually retreat, burning one single energy. We energy up. We Dawn. Take that energy. We knock out for my third and final knockout. And then we remove whatever card from his hand we feel like, which would have been the Executor, which is who we shuffled back in on purpose. And that is a perfectly played troll deck against the Celebi superior Executor. And also by the looks of it, and a Venusaur as well. Pretty damn good. Also, when I said we figured out the trick on coin flips, chatting pure shite. It's pure RNG. I just flipped 8 coins in a row and they were all tails. And then I just started flipping heads multiple rounds in a row. So I was just making a joke saying I figured out to flip coins. There's no skill. Now, the real question is, Does Kiri, whatever your name is, sorry, I can't read, I'm illiterate. Did they give me a thank you? Or are they literally vibrating out of anger? Let's have a look. And they did not give me a thank you. Ooh, which means our troll deck worked exactly as planned. That is absolutely brilliant.